Wow, hello YouTubers! Surprise, surprise! I am going for a afternoon shoots with the doggies today. There's the kids right there, Georgie and Mandy, and I thought it'd be something different for a change if I actually go for afternoon shoots. Oh, it's easy now. Okay, so and while we are shooting, let's see, it's gotten all of a sudden really warm. It was really cold till noon. Then the marine layer finally broke open, and it's really rapidly warmed up. So I'm wearing my pink cami shorts and my flip-flops, my white flip-flops right there. And then we got the kids. Hopefully they're not gonna get dickered up here. They sure love their walks, so when Rosie comes home, she probably will take them too. She'll take them for a walk as well, so they'll get 2 walks in today. They're gonna get spoiled today. Anyways, as you've seen yesterday I uploaded 2 videos, and I've uploaded another one today about yesterday, basically about the firearm safety. If you are a newcomer to the shooting sport, just tips and tricks from me, personal. And then I made another video today that basically gives you or shows you a cheap alternative to getting started by purchasing a kit of airsoft plastic pellet, soft air gun kit that has a rifle and a pistol in it. So that's a really good solution. And so anyways, if you want to check that out if you're interested. So I thought that was something that would be nice for people that are not comfortable going out and purchasing something real right away. You can actually get these soft air pellet, 6mm plastic pellet guns in sporting goods, and you can practice. You can get a feel for a pistol, you can get the feel for a rifle, and there's a gentleman coming with a bike. Oh, he's on the road, on the street, good. So anyways, the reason why I'm making those or have made these videos is just to support the newcomers to the sport, or if you are considering about maybe getting interested in that sport, there's a safe way and a cheap way on getting started. You know, you can learn the safe handling of the rifle and the pistol, and you can also target practice with shooting the pellets, and you treat those the rifle and the pistol as if it's the real thing, because even though it's just a 6mm plastic pellet, it comes out at 300 or 400 feet per second, and that, you know, you don't want to shoot that at people and all that. So anyways, I already mentioned all that in the video, but I just want to explain that we are basically just trying to support newcomers, especially if there's other females that are trying to get into that sport, which I highly encourage. It's not a male dominant sport any longer. A lot of females are getting into that. So anyway, this is just quickly about that. So if you're not into that genre, just don't watch the videos, please. If you get offended by that maybe or so, I apologize, but you know, this is reality TV here, and a Rosie girl and me, we enjoy it, and this is now a hobby we are gonna get started in together. Okay, so enough of that. Basically what I really want to talk about today is buying a car and establishing good credit as well. So let's start off with establishing good credit. I always thought if I get a credit card and stuff, I can establish good credit. So I got a credit card years ago, had it for 5 years, paid horrendous, absolutely horrendous interest rates on purchases that I've made with the credit card. And it actually took me, I purchased a TV, I purchased 2 TVs. Okay, kiddos, time to turn around. We're not gonna go that far. Come on, babies. Come on, Mandy is stickered up. Come on, let's go the other way. Let's turn around. Come on. No, they want to go straight back that direction. That's funny. So yeah, and then I went to a loan place. They did a credit check, and my credit check didn't even show that I was making my payments. I was really good with it. Basically, credit card will only report you when you have when you do bad stuff like not making your payments on time. Then they report it. But if you're good with it and you make your payments and everything, that does not accredit to your credit report as being good. Okay, we're getting dickered here now. Hold on a second. See, we got here a signpost. George goes that way, Mandy goes that way. Ah! All right, kiddos. Come on, Mandy. Come on, George. So basically what they told me is that if you have a credit card that will not, and when you're good with paying everything on time, that will not affect your credit rating. You do need to go and get actually a loan. You need to get loans, take out loans. That way you can, that's the only way you can establish credit, good credit. And basically, so what I did is I took out a couple of loans with that loan company to make purchases, and I got rid of the credit card. You do good, Mandy? I look good! Oh, hey, damn, you look good, girl. Mandy's dickered. Come on, girlfriend. Anyways, so getting 2 loans and paying them off on time really helped me to establish enough credit to go out and buy a car. Now we're coming to the topic of buying a car. Golden rule: the car dealer is not your friend, okay? The car dealer is your worst enemy, because a car dealer will try to screw you over. Hello, how are you? So a car dealer will try to screw you as much as they can. If you have a car to trade in, which I would never trade a car in with a car dealer ever again, because they don't give you the true value of your vehicle. So I recommend already to take your car and sell it private, and then go to the car dealership and buy a new car. Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Somebody's coming. So then you wanna definitely go into the, if you see a vehicle that you're interested in, you wanna go into, hello. You wanna go on the computer and check out the Blue Book value, because in general the car dealerships will beef up the price $4,000 to $5,000 of its real value. And so when I went on, I bought a Ford Escape a year and a half ago. I bought, oh, there's another one. Somebody's got two dogs running around loose. Ah, dog fight. Come on, kids, let's go. So, when I bought that Escape a year and a half ago, I went on Blue Book, and they actually did sell that one for the price it's worth. So it matched up. And the thing is that I told them that if I can't make the payment, you know, are you gonna take the car back? And they said yes. And then when I went back 2 weeks later and said, hey, this is not gonna work out for me, and you promised to take the car back, they didn't even want to speak to me. They all said, well, we can't do none of that about that, and you have to talk to the owner of the dealership. Well, the owner of the dealership told me, I'll be right back, and he walked out the back door and left. So I was sitting there for 30 minutes, and then I asked somebody, I said, when is the big boss man gonna come and talk to me? Oh, he left, he had to go to the bank and stuff. And okay, so they treated me like garbage all of a sudden. They were all nice when they wanted me to buy the car. As soon as I signed the contract and everything, I was screwed basically. They all of a sudden didn't even want to know me. So at least I know that I got the car for the price that it's worth. It had extremely low mileage and everything on it. It had like 32,000 miles on it, and I've got now, after driving like 2/3 of the country, across the country, I got now finally the 40,000 miles on it. So I did pretty good, but here's the thing. The good thing about the whole thing is you can establish really good credit buying a car and making your car payments on time. You will really establish good credit real quick. The thing that you want to be careful with is that you don't want the time period of the credit to be too long. They will offer you like the 6 years, which I had to do the 6 years because I have a certain amount of money available every month. And so I have a limited budget, so we had to do the 6 years now. The first year I already paid $800 $67 in interest. Okay, I got statement after the first year. You paid 800 some interest. Okay, so now you're looking at the first year already paying almost like say $900, and then the second year maybe 750, and the third year 600, and so on. Less and less every year. You just imagine how much money that vehicle will cost you in the end, in the long run. And I just had a friend of mine that really got screwed. He's now got a Ford Prius, a Toyota Prius, a hybrid, 2014, and that thing is valued at $24,000 because I looked it up. But they sold it to him for $27,000, so already $3,000 over Blue Book value. And they took his car, 2012 Prius hybrid, and he still owed 18 on it, and they gave him, I think, 11 for it. He didn't even know it until he now finally started looking at the papers. And I warned him, I said, don't do it, keep your 2012. You know, it runs great, it's 2 years old, come on, you know. But he's now winding up with $39,000 owing on that Prius. $39,000. Okay, and then we're not even want to talk about the interest he'll pay over the next 6 years. He's got a 6-year contract, and yeah, he got screwed big time. I've got to say, I've been in Clinton, Missouri at a Chevy dealership a few years ago, and I did trade a car in that had the transmission out, and they really got me a fair deal. They gave me exactly the value of the car, the Blue Book value of my car, and they also then gave me another vehicle that was in mint condition and was a very fair price to where I pretty much broke even. I didn't lose anything on my old car, and I didn't lose anything by getting that newer car. So I had a really nice car and no payments or nothing. So they treated me well. So not every dealership is bad. You know, you just in general want to always pretend they are your worst enemy. Anyway, so especially if you're female, you know, they'll start throwing these technical data and everything at you, and yeah, they think you're stupid, you don't know what they're talking about. You're just gonna say, oh yeah, cool, you know. But I used to work on cars, okay, on my own cars, my former partner's cars, and I would do a lot of stuff myself on cars. So I know a lot about cars and technical data and this and that, and I know what I want, and I got what I want with this Escape. By the time it's paid off, it'll have at the very most 50,000 miles on it, and it'll be 6 years, 7 years, 7.5 years old, you know, with very low mileage. I've got the 5-year package on it. For anything breaks on it, Ford will replace it all for free. So you got to be smart about shopping cars. Don't just go ahead and sign the contract. Actually tell them, look, I need to go home and sleep over the night, and then come back the next day, and then you have some more time to think about things, and maybe do a little bit more research about the vehicle that they're trying to sell you, okay? And don't just jump into something. So I've seen now some of my friends that literally just jumped into it, got a car, and they really got screwed. And I admit in the past I got screwed. When I was in my 20s, early 20s, I got screwed. I was young and dumb. I didn't know better, but now I know better. Blue book value, you know, what the vehicle's really worth is. I check on, you know, if this is really something that I want, what will I gain out of having this vehicle and everything. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And like I said, you can establish credit really good. You make your payments. And then I have another thing that I will suggest, just an idea of mine, and that is, like, if you are able to save some additional money, let's say you can save $3,000 over the time period of 1 year, take that $3,000 and make a down payment, because you will, on the long run, you know, shorten your loan time or time frame of paying, and you will save because of that interest, and you will be amazed. But if you can shorten the time, let's say by 6 months, you might save $300 already in interest for that half a year that you would have had to make payments. So you can actually save a lot of money, and even if it's just $100 that you might save in interest, $100 is $100 that you will then have for other things. Okay, so just throw it out there. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and stay tuned for more fun videos to come on this channel. And as always, I love you very much. Hugs and kisses. Toodles.